Hello everyone, my name is Krishna Rimal and today I am here to present my final project presentation for CSCI FT03 database system class. For this project, we are asked to design and implement a database to a kindergarten. So I have created a database named Rimal underscore kindergarten, which stores and maintains various types of data. So the main goal of this project was for us to create database which stores uh, records of students, teachers, courses, and use a SQL query to retrieve or modify those records. So this is the here I have shown you my ER diagram of my database. My database includes entities like students, immunizations, instructor, department, course, and so on. And uh, each entity has several attributes. Like if you look at my student entity, it has attributes student ID, last name, first name, date of birth, enrollment. Uh, but I have also uh, marked like a student as a primary key. If you look at my immunization entity, I have attributes immunization ID, student ID, vaccine name, vaccine date, and if you look at that table, you can see the immunization ID is as a primary key and student ID as a foreign key, and it has been linked to the student. So all of my tables, uh, all of these entities, I have shown you the relationship using different cardinalities that we were taught in a class. So if you look at student and student course, uh, each student can have one or more than one student course, like more than one course. If you look at instructor and the course instructor, there gonna be one instructor, but it can have multiple course instructor at a time. If you look at the student and the immunization, each student can have one or more than one immunization records. So let's move on. For this project, we were asked to create a database, like a kindergarten database, then run several queries from simple query to a medium difficulty, then zero difficulty, then complex queries. And these are the list of the queries that we need to cover on our final project presentation. So I have later on my PowerPoint, I have slides for each queries, and I will go through them, each of them. The first one gonna be like a simple select with ordering. So this is my first query, and it's a simple query that is used to get the list of all students with their first and last name. Then we are asked to use two medium difficulty queries. So for the first query, I have used max keyword. You running using this like a max query, I am going to get the record of the student who has a maximum date of birth. For the second part of this query, I have used a keyword named join, and running this query provides us the list of students and total number of subjects they have taken. As you can see, like a student first name Kim has a total number of subjects of 5, and so on. Then we are asked to use one subquery, and the subquery I have used for this project is going to select only students that study any course. If there is a student that doesn't have any course, then they are not going to be shown on this like a table. Like after you run this query, it's gonna show only those students that study any course. Then we are asked to run two queries that uses join. It can be inner join, left join, or right join. So the first keyword I use is inner join, and you running this inner join query, the one I have provided, is going to provide us the list of the students and their selected courses. And for the second part, I have used left join keyword, and running this subquery provides us the list of the students and their selected course as before, but it's going to provide us the list of the students who have no selected course also. Then we are asked to create a view, one view. So here I have created a view named list of students using a create view keyword, and the query I have provided is going to create a view that gets all students records. Then we're asked to use one query that uses union. So for the union, we can go back to our like a previous queries where we had used inner join, left join, right join. We can use one of them. So since I already used inner join and the left join earlier, for this query I'm using the right join as keyword. So running the right join query that I have provided here is going to provide us the list of the courses that students are enrolled in, and also it is going to provide us the list of the courses that no students are enrolled. Then we were asked to use one query that has a custom store function. So for this query I have uh, used create function keyword, and we have created a function named f underscore students underscore count, and running this query it is going to create a function f underscore student underscore count that shows all student counts. And then the final query that we were asked to run was custom store procedure. So for this query, I have used create procedure keyword, and after running this query, it is going to create a procedure named uh, get course name that I have mentioned over here, and it is going to provide us all the subject list. So now I have gone through all the queries that we were asked to show on this, like my final project. So the very last slide I have left over here is it. I'm mentioning like what were the difficulties that I had faced while working on this uh, project. So I can think of three difficulties that I faced. The first one was I was having a hard time to find like a suitable records to create a database. Um, I tried to like do plenty searches on the Google, but it was so hard to find a suitable one. So I had to create the database I have created here is I have created my own database, but it looks like a real database rather than like a random. Then the second difficulty I had was uh, while drawing the ER using uh, we were asked to use a certain like a website like a www.draw.io to draw the ER relationship. So I never used this tool to draw ER before, so I had to get help from the YouTube. I saw a few YouTube videos. After watching those videos, then I was able to draw the ER uh, diagram for my project. Then the last, uh, but not the least, like a difficulty I had was like running few queries. Most of the queries, like I use what we were taught in the class from like I have like a 12th edition book, so I use most of the uh, keywords from there to run my queries. But uh, we were not taught about the queries, how to create a store function and store procedure. So I was having little issue over there. So how to create those queries? Uh, then I Google uh, how to create such functions and procedures. So after looking at some like research articles, I was able to create those queries, and yeah, pretty much that's all. So yeah, so this is the end of my presentations. uh, I hope you find it interesting. Thank you so much. You all have a very good day.